Pascal Ibgui self-eliminated on the Golden Bachelorette Wednesday night. He felt awful admitting to Joan Vassos that he was not in love with her. The last thing he wanted to do was hurt her in any way. They both did have a connection and had a ton of fun together. Unfortunately, it just wasn't enough to make things work out romantically. Their relationship was missing the spark that Pascal desired. Now, he is speaking about and reflecting on his time on the show. What did he say? Keep reading to find out more. Pascal Ibgui looks back on his Golden Bachelorette journey. Pascal Ibgui was a fan favorite from the beginning of Joan Vassos' season of the Golden Bachelorette. Joan and fans loved his French accent and outgoing personality. He quickly gained a ton of supporters who were cheering him and Joan on. However, while Joan appears to have felt more deeply for Pascal, he did not feel the same. He admitted on the last episode that the Tahitian bonding ceremony was too much for him. He got scared and was able to admit that. It made him face the reality that things were just never going to work out with Joan and he wasn't ready for something so deep. Now that fans have seen their heartbreaking split, Pascal is speaking out on Instagram about his journey on the show. Pascal shared a video on Instagram and began by saying he had watched Wednesday night's episode. He said, "What a journey, what a ride." He continued by thanking Joan for the opportunity. Pascal also assured Joan that she is worthy of love and will find her person. Pascal said he met some incredible people while on the show. That was obvious to fans with the emotion he felt when some of his newfound friends were sent home. He has most definitely found lifelong friends, including Joan. He also shared that he is honored, humbled, grateful. Pascal concluded by thanking everyone. He has big idea for the show. Pascal Ibgui did not find love with Joan Vassos on the Golden Bachelorette. He is also a little skeptical now of the process because of the various locations where people reside. He thinks the show would be more successful if they find divorced or widowed men and women from one city and have them see if there is a romantic connection. Pascal pointed out that most people his age do not want to uproot their lives to move anywhere. They are established and happy where they are. What do you think about Pascal's idea? Were you sad to see him leave on Wednesday night? Stay tuned for more updates. Pascal Ibgui, the dashing and charismatic gentleman from this season's Golden Bachelorette, had America swooning from the moment he stepped out of the limo. With his infectious smile, twinkling eyes, and a quiet confidence, Pascal quickly became a fan favorite. As the season drew to a close, Pascal took a moment to reflect on the incredible journey that brought him love, laughter, and lifelong friendships. Sitting down with reporters, he shared a heartfelt look back on his time on the Golden Bachelorette, summing it up in just a few words: "What a ride." "It's honestly surreal," Pascal began, his voice steady yet brimming with emotion. "When I decided to join the show, I didn't know what to expect. I was looking for a connection, a spark, but I never anticipated the whirlwind of emotions that came with it." Pascal, a 63-year-old retired architect from New York City, admitted that his life before the show had been comfortable, maybe a little too comfortable. After years of dedicated work and raising his two daughters as a single father, he realized he was ready to focus on himself. Pascal's daughters had been the ones to nudge him toward this bold move, convinced that their father. They said, "Dad, you've spent so much time taking care of us. Now it's time to take care of yourself," Pascal recalled, smiling at the memory. And honestly, they were right. "I think deep down, I knew it was time for me to find something more. Finding love in an unconventional setting." Pascal was nervous but determined when he met the lovely bachelorette, Lena Monroe. Lena, a vibrant 60-year-old former travel writer, radiated warmth, kindness, and an adventurous spirit. Pascal admitted that from the first moment he saw her, there was a buzz in the air. But while there was an immediate connection, Pascal quickly learned that navigating love on national television was no simple task. "The dates we went on were amazing, but it was the little moments that truly made me fall for her," he shared. I remember one evening, we were sitting by the fire, just talking about our lives, our dreams, and our fears. There were no cameras, no producers hovering around us. Just two people, really seeing each other. That's when I knew that what we had was real. But of course, reality TV came with its fair share of challenges. Pascal acknowledged the emotional strain that came with watching Lena connect with other men in the house. It's not easy, he admitted, chuckling slightly. I mean, you're falling for this incredible woman, and then you see her connecting with other people, too. It's a test of patience, for sure. And sometimes, you really have to just step back and trust that if it's meant to be, it will be. Bonding with the other contestants. One of the biggest surprises for Pascal was the friendships he formed with the other men on the show. While they were all there to compete for Lena's heart, a bond quickly grew among the contestants. Pascal shared that, at this stage of life, the connection felt deeper and more genuine. These guys, they're like brothers to me now, he said, his eyes gleaming with affection. We've all been through so much in our lives. Divorces, losses, triumphs, we all came in with our own stories and baggage, but we found a sense of camaraderie that I'll treasure forever. Pascal spoke fondly of late-night conversations in the house, where they shared stories over glasses of whiskey, confiding in each other as they navigated this unusual experience together. At this point in life, we're all looking for more than just a romance, he explained. We're looking for connection, for companionship, and for meaning. And I think we found that, not only with Lena but with each other. Facing vulnerability and growth. Throughout the journey, Pascal was pushed to confront his own vulnerabilities. He opened up about how the show challenged him to reflect on his past relationships and explore the kind of partner he truly wanted to be. I've always been the strong one, the one who holds things together, he said. But in this environment, you have to allow yourself to be vulnerable, to really let someone see all of you. Pascal recalled a particularly emotional moment during one of the rose ceremonies when he found himself questioning whether he was worthy of love again. I think we all have these fears, these doubts, he confessed. It's easy to think that we've missed our chance at love, that our time has passed. But this experience taught me that love doesn't have an expiration date. There's always room for a new beginning. As the season progressed, Pascal's connection with Lena only grew stronger. By the time they reached the final rose ceremony, there was an undeniable bond between them. Standing on that beautiful mountaintop, under the setting sun, Pascal looked into Lena's eyes and felt